Today we're making potato pancakes, or Raggmunk as they're called in Swedish. And these clock in at 730 calories, 26 grams of proteins, 128 grams of carbs and 10 grams of fat. And they're super easy to make. What you do is you basically make a Swedish pancake batter, and it's a bit different from the classic American ones, so it's a lot thinner and the pancakes are more similar to crepes. So all we need to do is take 2 eggs, 120 grams of flour and 400 grams of milk. To that we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. And what I like to do is that I like to start off with the eggs and the flour. Try to mix that together with as little milk as possible at the beginning, because that means that we're gonna end up with a batter that doesn't have any flour lumps. So basically just add the milk slowly in the start to avoid any lumps. So add a little bit and then whisk until you have a nice and smooth batter. This is one of the Swedish classic dish, and it's much better if you have Lingonberry jam. So if you're at IKEA or have a convenience store that have some Lingonberry jam, I suggest that you buy that if you want to try this, because it's much better with that Lingonberry jam. So basically 4 deciliters of milk, it's all in there and all mixed. So all we need to do is whisk it together, and then we're gonna focus on our potatoes. And what we want is roughly 800 grams of potatoes when they're peeled. And that means that I go for around 200 grams more at the beginning, because when we peel those, they're gonna lose roughly 200 grams. So if you aim for 908 or something, you're gonna end up with roughly what you want later. So that came down to 780. And I'm gonna grade these with the machine, because that makes this so much faster. It takes minutes. Of course you can do this by hand, but it's so much easier just to do with a machine. And that means that all we need to do is cut them so they fit, and then just push them through the machine. And then all we need to do is add these to our pancake batter. Just mix those in as much as you can. And that's it for our batter. It really takes minutes to make, and it's super. Frying them takes a little longer, but it's really simple to make. This recipe is for 2 portions. I'm making 1 portion that my kids are gonna share and 1 for me. And so I'm using 2 pans as well, and butter for the kids and low calorie spray for me. So basically all we need to do is fry these on a medium heat. And we want them to become golden brown, so once they're there, just flip them. And since it's potatoes, they're gonna need to fry for a while, so it's gonna take quite some time until they're cooked through. If you're unsure of this, just take a fork, and if the fork gives you any resistance while you're trying to pierce them, then they're not done. So it's really that simple. Just fry them away, and as I said, they're much better with that Lingonberry jam, so if you have some of that, I highly recommend it. And that's really all there is to it. So if you haven't tried this, I hope you do, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.